Everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. Listen, have some fun, but don't ever do, believe, or promote anything they say. They're idiots.
Guys, hold up. You should know, this ain't for everybody. Welcome to Savagely Loud. What's happening, people? Guys, welcome back to the show for the people that understand that facts divided by feelings equals failure. I'm Cliff, I'm your host, and I'm joined today and always by my we're leaving it in. I'm joined today and always by my co-host, Big Dave Anderson, the Viking. Everything has been going so well. I'm still beaming. So let's just get through this. Before we get to Dave, if you want to help me out, get these words out, get these truths out, you can follow me on Instagram at Savagely Loud. That is where I'm most active. And on that page, you're going to find two links. One of those links is going to be the Savagely Loud podcast page on Instagram. If you could please follow me there too, would be greatly appreciated. The other link you're going to find is a simple link tree. Anywhere you want to see my bullshit or hear my rants, you can find it there, easy peasy. Outside of that, Facebook, X, and Rumble at Savagely Loud, YouTube at Savagely Loud Podcast. Please do not forget to subscribe. And you can email me in at savagelyloud@gmail.com. I strongly suggest you do if you want me to see your communication. My DMs on many of these platforms are full to the point where I can't even get through the shit. So thank you for emailing me in. Last but not least, do not forget to like, comment, and share the material. It really does help us out. And also, if you really want to just spend a second or two out of your precious little day and you give us a hand, you can fucking rate and review the shows on Apple, iTunes, and Spotify, as it really, truly does help. That's one of the best things you can do is rate and review the show for us so that it'll break us into the algorithm when we get more and more eyeballs on this, more and more ears on this, and we can start waking people up in the realest possible ways. All that being said, Big Dave Anderson, how we doing, Viking boy?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. You are so beaming still from your trip. I'm glad to see that. It looks like you're just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Like, you're not going to tear anybody a new asshole anytime soon, but we know that's not going to happen because we will.
Yeah, we got about 7 minutes before we start chewing new asses, but...
Only 7 minutes? I think we can do this in a lot quicker amount of time here.
Yeah, dude, it's... So everybody knows I went to Florida. I made an appearance on the Be Great podcast with Bruce Calero. I met up fuck ton of people. I actually absolutely blossomed the most beautiful relationships that I've had in memory. I mean, really, truly in memory, with all these people, with Ant and Colt and Conservative Willie and Motley Croc's show and Mr. Fitnick, and there was so many fucking people involved in this. We spent days together, hanging out, really just talking, and it was all absolutely fucking genuine, which blew my mind away because I never have and probably never will consider myself a true internet influencer or a true influencer on any level. But because of that, I have these views of what I had believed, or let's call them assumptions. I've had these assumptions on what happens when people that are influencers, big influencers, and doing shit like hosts of TV shows and all this other shit. I had these assumptions of what could happen or what would happen or what does happen when you get into these situations and you're hanging out with these people. And I can fucking tell you firsthand experience, none of that shit happened. None of the assumptions I had ever placed on these ghost face fucking influencers happened. It was all genuine. These are the most realest motherfuckers that I have met in my life were these people. These people don't alter their personality. They don't get into character or anything for the internet. These are truly real, genuine, awesome fucking human beings. And, you know, I did a post, and I'll just do quickly again. I wanted to send this out, send all my love to you guys. Thank you so much, especially Bruce Calero, Aaron, Ant, Jimmy, Croc's show, being Troy Lilly, Conservative Willie, fucking Mr. Fit. There's There's way too many people to thank, but I absolutely am, from the bottom of my soul, appreciative of the time we spent together, and it was real. Nobody had their fucking phones out, cameras going, and all this other shit. It was just real people having real conversations, building real relationships, and I'm just not used to that. I'm just not used to that, and I desperately, with every bit of my soul, can't wait to get used to that, because that is the fucking spice of life for me. When I can sit at a table full of people that are doing massive shit with their lives, and we can have conversations not about farts, not about what happened in high school, grade school, not about that chick back in the day that got away. No, we have real conversations about what we're going to do to grow ourselves, our minds, our brains, our hearts, our businesses, our brands, all of our friends, how we can grow everybody together. It was fucking astoundingly amazing, and I could not have loved it anymore. And I can't wait to go back in a couple of months. Spoiler alert, I'll be going back in a couple of months to do another show on the Be Great podcast, because, I love the way Bruce runs his show. We just dive in. We're just right out of the gate. We dive into the content, talking points and all this other shit. And we didn't talk on my particular episode. We didn't talk about anything but fucking me, really. Like my story, what happened in my childhood, the trajectory that I was on, and how that shifted, and then it shifted again, and then it shifted again, and the growth and this and that. And it was I think a conversation he wasn't ready for, but loved every bit of. And that's why I got invited back for another show. So that'll be happening in a couple of months. And that's still up in the air. It's not planned. It's planned, but it's not planned. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to do it, and it's going to be in this time frame, but I don't know when. Absolutely fucking amazing. And then the hospitality, people welcoming me and my wife into their homes, into their hearts, it was fantastic. Absolutely fucking mind-blowingly fantastic. All wonderful, great, amazing things that I'm not used to, and I can't wait to get used to having these people that are actual, truly real friends of mine. So
that's fucking awesome, because you don't get that a lot. In today's society and culture, people aren't like that. It's good to know that there's actually still people that are like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic when you actually meet these people. Like I was saying earlier, like you meet these people and you go in with these preconceived notions, which I tried desperately not to do. But you got that, no matter what, you're a human. You got it in the back of your head that this might be this and that might be the other thing. I was so pleasantly surprised in every single fucking way. There was not one of these people, and on any one of these moments that I was there for fucking several days, that I was just like, like that makes you feel inside like your face looks when you bite a lemon, like, not one. These are the most realest motherfuckers on earth, and I couldn't be more appreciative of you motherfuckers. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. Now let's get to some shit talking. What do you think?
Yeah, let's get to some shit talking about. I just want to say one thing. I want to, even though I wasn't there, I want to thank them for showing the hospitality to you like they did and taking care of you while you're down there. I'm appreciative that they did that for you. That just shows that there are good people still in this world.
If you just saw that, you're watching this, you're hearing this, I want you to pay very close attention to what Dave did right there, because most people don't have that in them. Most people don't have that in them to sit, and even when they're talking to as close of friends as you and I are, like family, you and me are fucking family now. Like it's happening fast, and it's all good, all great and wonderful. Most people don't have it in them to be happy for other people. If you can't clap for your friends when they're winning, you ain't never gonna fucking win. And before the show, we just sat and talked for an hour before the show. We were like, let's film early, and we ended up filming on time. So, but we ended up talking, and it was, I appreciate that, because what you're doing, like it's not like, well, I hope you bring me with, I hope this happens so that I can and I will or whatever. You just genuinely fucking happy for your homie that's starting to win. More
Why
people
wouldn't I
need to
be?
do that. More people need to be happy genuinely for other people that are winning. And the most important time that you can ever be happy for somebody that's winning in your world is when you're not winning. Not to say you're not winning, Dave. You are winning. You know, you're definitely on that winning train. You're doing all your fucking content to the nth degree. You're getting better and better. You're actually studying your shit and you're making it better and honing your vocalities and your cadences and your tones and the cut and finish of your content. It's absolutely fucking amazing. But if you're not winning in life and you can't clap for somebody else, you better get used to fucking sitting right there in that fucking place of not winning, because you ain't never gonna fucking win, because all you do is emit negative energy. The universe doesn't want to put you around anybody, because those people that the universe could put you around to get you to start winning don't want nothing to fucking do with that bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah. No. And you have to, you gotta, when your homie's like fucking winning and doing good, you gotta prop them up. You gotta be there for support. I mean, regardless, whatever the outcome is, you just be genuinely happy for that fucking person. I mean, it's not that fucking hard to do. It really isn't. Right. It's like, hey, you're fucking killing it. You fucking earned this. You deserve this. I've said that to you, in our conversation that we were talking before the fucking show. And it's like, I'm genuinely happy for you. I'm glad that they took care of you down there. I'm glad that they showed that hospitality, and I'm appreciative that they did that for you. I've never met these guys. And for me to, for somebody, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, you got to be able to do that too. Be appreciative if they're taking care of your homie. Be appreciative of those people for doing that. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Well, and that's another key factor is if it's hard to be happy for somebody, you're doing everything wrong. Like the only conversation you need to be having is a very, very real, deep conversation with the motherfucker in the mirror. Because if it's hard to be happy for somebody else, you're missing the whole fucking point of this fucking thing.
Yeah, you are. You're missing the point of friendship, brotherhood, family. You're missing it all. And if you're missing it now, and because you don't want to do that, because your ego's involved, that's going to kill you. You're never going to make it. Never.
Right. Nobody that's doing anything with their lives wants to be around anybody that's not doing anything with their lives but has a giant fucking ego.
Yeah, I fucking hate egos. You got to put your ego to rest. And I know we're humans. It's hard for fucking humans to do so. I've caught myself in it a few times where my ego got the best of me and I wasn't going to let it go. But then you got to sit back and be like, wait, that was all ego. What the fuck was I doing?
Well, and here's the thing is, it doesn't have to be so extreme one way or the other. Like, you get the motherfuckers that are like, you need to put your ego completely away, just shoot that fucking thing and put it completely in the grave because you can't have an ego at all. I'll be honest with you, I just don't have a lot of respect in me for people that have zero ego. I mean, typically ego comes from having done something, having made it through something, having lived some sort of story. And so you're going to get an ego and you need a little bit of ego, but it's just a little bit. It's the difference between cocky and arrogant, right? You want to be cocky. I respect cocky because cocky comes from knowledge. Cocky comes from being good at something. Arrogant is when you're really good at something and you know it, but you don't think anybody else could do it as good as you. That's bullshit. I know a lot of fucking things in this life and I'm really fucking good at a few of them, but I don't ever address it like nobody could fucking do what I do,
Right. Right. And you shouldn't. I mean, because you never know. Somebody else can do it and maybe they'll do it better. Who the fuck knows? But I mean, you have to be able to when you're in a position, you have to be able to dial back that ego when you need to. And being able to realize when you have to dial that ego back is the key. And for those that can't find that key or realize that key or see that, those are the people that are going to they're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, they're going to flail and flounder until they eventually fucking blow away in the wind as a pile of dust.
Yeah, if I had fish right here, it'd be like...
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, I spent some time in Florida, so let's talk about the transit that I took from here to Florida, which is northeastern Illinois, to Florida and back. Let's talk airports. Let's talk airplanes, and let's talk assholes at both.
Oh my God. Fuck. I've run into that numerous times at airports. I fucking hate it.
It's
It seemed like you ran into something that I don't think I've ever run into in that picture that you posted. The little kumbaya circle that you had going on.
Here's something you don't know about that you're about to learn that makes it even more fucked up. So on my way home, we got to the airport real early, so we had to we were sitting around hanging out, just doing our phone thing. You work at airports, you're just sitting there waiting, trying to keep yourself occupied. I'm sitting in this chair in this relatively wide aisle in West Palm Beach Airport, and next thing you know, I have literally on my feet, and you can go to Savagely Loud on Instagram and you can see the photo I posted of this. I posted a photo of this bullshit. All of a sudden, I've got this fucking fat, disrespectful fucking cunt of a human being practically sitting on my feet on the floor, and they had just fucking set up a baby encampment all the fucking way around me. All I wanted to do was kick holes in these motherfuckers, and then more and more of them started pouring in. These fucking assholes, these fucking people were so stereotypical shit parents. Shitty, white, yuppie, fuckbag parents that don't do anything with their kids and think everything's funny. They were just so that I didn't even know how to handle this, because these fucking shitty little snot-nosed brats that they had with them, they just let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. They let them fucking climb all over people that weren't even part of their little fucking clique there. They were fucking running around the fucking airport, making everybody else babysit them. They fucking spreading their shit out there. I'm watching them trying to root through people's fucking bags. Like, dude, we're not having that. This is my shit. It's not, and then when you fucking say something, because I did, I was like, you fucking disrespectful people. And I was like, what the fuck is with all these disrespectful people, as I got up, because I was going to fucking hit somebody. So I had to get up and walk the fuck away. I went and actually got one of those like boxes of coconut treats things. Like, I don't know. I like coconut, and I needed something to take my mind off of fucking eating those people. Fucking man. I wanted to kick holes in them and treat them like they were on Epstein's Island and barbecue these fucking pieces of shit. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that makes it even more fucked up. They weren't even on my flight. They were in my fucking terminal on my goddamn feet. You having their kids climb all over my shit, rooting through my shit, bothering me and my motherfucking wife. And they weren't even on our fucking flight.
What?
Yeah. They just decided that I was the guy that they were going to fucking sit on top of. Like, if you're going to sit on top of me, at least get me hard and sit on my dick. As an adult, of course. We don't want the young ones.
Yeah, no. That's just fucked up, man. I would have flipped out. I would have been wanting to toss bodies all over the fucking place. Like, get the fuck off of me.
That's some Loki shit.
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like,
Loki was in fucking play in that goddamn airport, and he's like, well, watch this. We're going to fuck with Savage.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, it's like, how can we fuck with Cliff today? Let's do this.
Yeah, it was unfucking real how disrespectful these people are. And it is primarily fucking bitch ass yuppie white parents that don't do fucking fuck all with their kids. They just think that their kids are everybody else's fucking responsibility. And it's insanity to me that anybody can look at that and still question why the world looks like shit. Why is everybody a fucking asshole? Why is everybody so entitled? Why does everybody think my shit is their shit? Why does everybody think this? Well, it's because of these fucking parents like that. That, you know what? If I was in the same situation, like I made a video about it the other day, if I was in the same situation, my dad would have bounced my head off the side of that fucking airplane until I knew what I was doing wrong and stopped. Yeah. But not these motherfuckers.
Well, back when we were growing up, our parents could do that. Nowadays, if you try to even discipline your kid, they're going to be, I'm going to call fucking child services because you talked to me in the wrong way and you abused me for that.
Yeah. It's unfucking real. Or the other fucking dickbag shit, that I see in the airport is the airport aisles, the main walkways, they're 30 feet wide. They're 40 feet wide.
Let me guess.
Why are you on my side walking towards me and making me move around you? I kicked one lady's fucking suitcase right out of my fucking way. She looked dead at my eyes and then looked away and kept walking straight. So I fucking boom, fucking kicked that goddamn suitcase out of my fucking way. And then she looked at me like I was the asshole, and I'm just like, please do something in the airport, you stupid bitch. And then she was just like, nah, fucking.
Well, and see, it's not just like they don't even. I mean, they do this everywhere. I mean, even if you're at a fucking store, we had that over the weekend as well. We stopped at a Five Below in town, and these fucking people were just like, we're trying to go down the one aisle. You have one aisle and then the other aisle that goes the other way, and they're just trying to come in there with these fucking cards, just like running into you. I'm getting pissed. Like I'm sitting here like getting real fucking mad. The wife's getting mad, and it's like, man, I want to start tossing these fucking kids and start hitting the parents. Like teach your fucking kids, how to fucking act in public. Like, how is this even allowed?
Yeah.
And then you do this in an airport. I mean, it doesn't surprise me in one bit. I mean, let's be honest, these fucking white liberal, and I hate to say it like that, but mostly probably white fucking liberal fucking yuppies. This is what they do. Here you go, kids. Play on this. And that's it.
Yeah.
There's no parenting whatsoever.
Here's your screen. Fuck off. Leave mommy alone.
Yeah.
Go bother all the other people in the airport. Go hang on the security guard.
Well, it's free childcare for them. It's free childcare. Let everybody else watch my fucking kids, because any decent human being isn't going to let something bad happen to that kid. No. And these parents fucking know it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's like I said in my video. Like, I would not want anything bad to happen to your kids, but you motherfuckers raising these kids, I got a lot of things in my fucking head that I'd love to do to you. I would love to do to you.
I won't say what I would do, but yeah. I
it
think we're on the
involves
same way.
Stapling your fucking eyelids open so you have to watch what I'm going to do.
We'll start there.
It's just unreal that people and no self-awareness, either no self-awareness or an abundance of entitlement, or maybe even both for some of these people, to think that you can be in public, especially at a place that is so goddamn, what's the word I'm looking for? So secure. Right. Like, you have to go through all this security and all this other shit. What makes you think people are going through that rigmarole, spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these flights, going through fucking an hour and a half worth of security lines, stripping down, getting all their shit out of their pockets, emptying their bags, doing all this? What makes you think people want to fucking go through all that just to fucking deal with your kids? Well, they might as well have just gone to the local fucking daycare and laid on the floor during fucking story time.
No, or go to the fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Go to your Chuck E. Cheese and let your kids fucking do that shit. And you said it right. I mean, when you go to a fucking airport, you're going there because you spend a lot of money to fly out somewhere. You're going on vacation, you're spending all this fucking money, whether it's vacation or business or whatever. You're spending this fucking money. You're going through these security checkpoints. You're getting up early to do all this shit. And it's not to deal with your fucking kids. Your kids are your fucking problem, not my fucking problem. Right. I'm surprised you held your composure, man, because if that was me, I probably would have been right there with you, fucking yelling at these fucking parents, like, get your fucking shitbag kids off of my shit. Because if they keep touching my shit, I'm going to put my hands on you, and you're not going to fucking like it.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucking wild. And what makes it even more wild is the excuses they'll give you, or they'll say things like, well, if you don't like children on a flight, maybe you should take a private flight. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna change this $650 fucking ticket to a $15,000 fucking private flight because I don't like your kids, because you suck as a fucking parent. What in the fucking world is this? Why don't you fucking take a private flight? Yeah. Why don't you take your fucking rat ass bastard fucking piece of shit children that are unruly and will not be fucking tamed? Why don't you spend the 15 grand or the 20 grand that it takes to take a fucking private flight so you're not bothering several hundred other people? That's the entitlement level of people that we're dealing with in today's modern society. They think you should spend $15,000 or $20,000. 150 to 200 you motherfuckers should spend $15,000 to $20,000 to take private flights so their kids can treat the fucking plane and the airport like a goddamn jungle gym.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Better yet, instead of them taking a $15,000 flight or you having to take a $15,000 flight, I have an easy fucking solution for them. And it's called be fucking parents. Stop trying to be friends with your fucking children. Be parents, discipline your kids, or else all you're going to have is nothing but problem kids that are going to be getting arrested, don't know the meaning of a dollar, doesn't know the meaning of fucking how to work or nothing. They're going to be so reliable on you, and then when you're gone, guess who they're going to be reliable on? The fucking government and all that other shit. So let's just be honest. Be parents. Stop trying to be friends with them.
Yeah. Well, and you can, and you can let them do their fucking thing. You can let them just be kids. That's okay. That's fine. Just let them be kids. You can let them be kids where they're supposed to be allowed to be kids, like playgrounds, the playroom at your house, the living room, anywhere in your house. I don't give a fuck about your house. Let them be kids there, But what happens when they're at your house? No. That's mommy's. Don't break that. We need that. Oh, we can't have this. Why we can't have nice things? We just bought that. No, put that down. How come you're so protective of the shit in your house that your kids are fucking with? But then you let them out in public like a bunch of fucking rabid Wolverines, fucking everybody's fucking lives up, and then you don't give a fuck. Like how can you be a parent at your house when it's technically their shit, their home? This is stuff that is theirs. You don't let them fuck that up. But strangers' days, strangers' belongings, strangers' clothing, you let them fuck that up. That's not a problem for you, you motherfuckers.
Right. Well, hey, you can always take them, take your kids to a place that sells China, and then let them go do what they're doing at those fucking airports. And when they start breaking shit and it's going to start costing you thousands of dollars, you're going to actually be like, oh, fuck, maybe I have to be a parent to my kids. Yeah.
It's astounding how people just don't understand why society looks like shit. And just go to the fucking airport. Just take a flight somewhere. Take a flight. I bet you only have to take an hour flight to see what I'm fucking talking about. It's not that hard to fucking see when you walk into a fucking airport and you're just like, oh. Now, don't get me wrong. I will also admit I am that guy. I don't want to hear your fucking kids. Like, I don't even want to hear them. I don't even want to know they fucking exist. I want you on the other side of the fucking airport. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to fucking read you the riot act about how you're around me. If your kids are actually being normal, I find you annoying. I'll just put my headphones in. I'm okay. I don't like hearing. I'm 43 years old with the patience of a fucking 95-year-old with no fuse. I don't want to hear your fucking kids. I don't want to know they exist. I don't want them around me. I sure as shit don't want them on me. And I don't want them rooting through my shit. I understand that I am that guy, but I do provide the grace of saying that this is public, and kids do fly, kids do come here, they go there. You're going to hear them. I get it. But at least do something to, instead of like, fucking screaming all over the fucking place all the time. Everything they fucking say has to be screamed. Do something about that. Do something about their shitty fucking attitudes. Do something about their effect on all of the other people around them. If you can just do that, I'm okay. I'll put the headphones in. We'll be fine. But when I look down and I got your motherfucking kids literally sitting on my fucking feet, we're done here. We're all the fucking way done. And you don't understand how bad I want to slit your throat over this.
No. I would be the same way. I mean, it's like, at the airport, you got seats. And then you got about 10 feet over, you got seats. Like, I'm fine. But in that situation that you were just in, man, I would lose my shit, man. It's like you have all of this fucking part of this gate that you can go fucking sit somewhere and you chose to sit on my feet, go through my shit. No. Get your shit up, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. It's unfucking real. So I just started throwing jabs, like not physical jabs, metaphorical jabs. I'm like, fucking, and I'm just watching them fucking side eye me, knowing they're not going to fucking do anything. I will put a fucking end to this immediately. But yeah, if you're going to fucking piss me off, I'm going to make you feel like shit about it. I'm going to make you feel like I'm the biggest fucking asshole on earth, because that is what's going to be planted in your head the next time you come to a fucking airport and you start pulling this same bullshit. You're going to remember me. You're going to remember my face. You're going to remember my voice and my willingness to tell you that your kids are shit and you're an asshole.
Unfortunately, that would be the perfect world for that to happen. But let's be honest, they probably, once they're done with wherever they were going, they're going to hop on a plane. They're going to do that to somebody else. And that other person is going to be feeling the same way. And it's just going to be a perpetual cycle. And they're not going to change because that's what they're instilling in their fucking kids.
Well, and imagine this. Let's move to the airplane, right? Let's move on to the airplane. That little cylindrically shaped prison that a couple of hundred people live on in the sky for several hours at a time. Imagine what it would be like, because first class is no longer separated. It's first class, eco plus, and then everybody else, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine what that would fucking, imagine what you'd feel if you paid an exorbitant amount of money to get a first class ticket, to get the comfy seat, to get the good food, to get the quiet, and then 2 seats behind you, you had a bunch of screaming bastard children.
Ugh, I'd be pissed. Why the
I'd be
fuck did I spend that money?
fuming.
Yeah, I spent all this money for first class so I didn't have to deal with that crap. Why the fuck am I spending this money if I got to deal with this shit?
Right. You know, and it's like in my video the other day, I was like, you know, I had somebody say, and you said job twice, like, because I was like, fuck you, fuck your kids, fuck your job, fuck your life, fuck your cars, fuck everything. I said, fuck your job twice. And I was like, yeah, that's because I wanted to drive that motherfucker home, because that's inevitably the excuse that the people fall back on. Well, I have to fly for work and they have to come with me because I can't just leave them at home. Oh, well, fuck your job. How about that? Fuck your job again. Fuck everything about you. Fuck your kids. Fuck you.
I don't know any job that you would have to fly out with your kids. I don't know. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you know, I work for a company that, you know, we fly out, you know, to different places all the time. And it's just you. You're the only one that's going, not your wife, not your kids. So,
because
I call bullshit.
Yeah, because they think if I say I'm flying for work, then you can't say anything about it. Oh, yes, I absolutely fucking can. It's like, well, I'm driving to work, so you can't say anything about how I cut you off, pit maneuvered you, and fucking put you in a ditch. What?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
That's oh my God. People are so fucking dumb. It just blows my mind that their mentality that they think that I can just say that I'm flying out for work, or, you know, and that shit, that it makes it okay. It's okay for my kids to act like this because I have to fly out for work because my kids have to be with me. But wait a minute. Is it you that just works for this company, or is it you and your wife that works for this company? Now, I can see it if both of you guys, the parents, work for the company, then yes, I can understand the kids going. But let's be honest, not many couples work together.
No.
So, you know, and I'm sorry, but even at the corporate level, they're not going to fly out both parents if that was even possible. They're going to leave one of the parents home so they can take care of their kids. There's no corporation that's going to force both parents to fucking leave if they both work for it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's fucking absurd, the amount of excuses these people come up with. And, you know, but on the plane, it's like, you know, so on my flight there, it was all right, because we flew out super fucking early, you know, and it was on a fucking off day. It was on a Wednesday, you know, whatever. So it wasn't too bad. But on the way back, we flew back in like fucking, you know, early afternoon on a Saturday. It's me, my wife, and some other fucking college douchebag. On the other side of the aisle is the other 3 college douchebags he was with. And then in front of us is mommy and 2 shitty fucking kids. And then behind us was another somebody and shitty fucking kids. And then there was kids fucking everywhere. But this bitch that was in front of us with her 2 shitty kids, in front of her was husband, another shitty baby, and another shitty kid. And these motherfuckers were all over this bitch. You thought you were on fucking Spirit Airlines or some shit. Like the fucking EBT of the sky. Like these fucking kids acted like shit. They're fucking climbing all over the seats. The fucking stupid little bitch kid in front of me kept fucking doing one of these. And so I couldn't even, I'm fucking having a hard time doing anything. I'm 6'2", 280, and I'm flying in a fucking plane. My knees are already up against your fucking chair. I'm not super comfortable. And you're going to sit here and fucking just bash into the fucking chair every time, the seat back every time you don't get what you want. Then, which is the other thing, because none of these little bastard ass kids could ever just ask for what they want. Mommy, do you think I could have a snack? It's, I want a snack. I want the fucking movie. I want the movie. I don't want to watch that movie. I want to watch my show. The show's not available on this time. I don't care what's available. I want it. And then they start slamming their fucking head against the seat. Then they're kicking the seat in front of them. And then they're fucking climbing over. And then they're hanging over the back of the seat.
Oh, like, boom.
Yeah. That's all you want to do is fucking hit him in the fucking face. Like, I fucking hate that shit. And the mother knew it was happening because this stupid piece of shit fucking kid was sitting on her neck. So it's not like you didn't know this was going on.
Like, why wouldn't the mother just be like, okay, you need to sit down, fucking relax. You're on a fucking airplane. There's
Yeah.
nowhere to go. Just sit and fucking relax. It's a 2-hour flight. Not that fucking hard.
Oh, and then these fucking bastard fucking kids, the whole time they're doing all this shit, I'm watching them fucking, they're trying to get the shit off my tray table. They're trying to get the fucking shit off of other people's stuff, pulling people's fucking hair, just like in people's hair, literally just doing this shit. Like, what the fuck are you letting, and she sees it. What the fuck are you doing? You know, like I wanted to just reach up, bam, and fucking clock mom. You know, like I don't hit women, but this bitch had it coming. Like your fucking parenting is abhorrent. Your parenting is the most horrendous bullshit I've seen in my fucking life, that you're allowing your shitty snot-nosed little fucking kids to fuck up the flight for every single person on that fucking plane. Because when I say they were screaming, they were fucking screaming. It wasn't like that quiet whisper scream like, it's fucking, fucking losing their shit all the way.
Oh God, that's when I would probably just tap the mom on the shoulder and be like, hey, next time, Benadryl. Benadryl your kids before you get on this fucking plane. Let them sleep.
Melatonin.
There you go. That too.
That's right. I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna grab a bunch of fucking those Welch's fruit snack packs. I'm gonna fucking slit them open. I'm putting a bunch of melatonin in there. Like, you want some fruit snack? You want some fruit snack? You want some melatonin gummies? You'll be fucking sleeping for the next 3 days. I promise you that.
The kid's like,
not really gonna do it. It's not a terrorist thing. I'm not gonna fucking melatonin somebody else's kids, but I'd sure love to.
The kids will be pointing, stranger danger.
Yeah. No, that's the other thing. Look at me. Look at me. Fucking look at me. Why is it that fucking kids are all like, you're cool. I want to hang out with you. I want to fuck with you.
Yeah, not so much. I don't
Probably
think
because our IQs are about the same.
Yeah, more than likely. More than likely. I mean, some people shouldn't be reproducing, let's be honest. Some people shouldn't. And these parents that allow their kids to do this shit are the ones that shouldn't be reproducing until they're of mature age. And, you know, unfortunately for them, I don't think they'll ever be at a mature age to reproduce. And I'm assuming they're probably 30s.
Yeah.
The parents were about in their 30s. And so, yeah, I mean, it's fucking millennials.
Well, and I did that post the other day, and fucking Be Great came on and fuck comments and says, yeah, and mom's always got that fucking short fucking practical haircut, and dad's walking around with that giant fucking car seat strapped to his chest, just wondering where his spine and his pride and his balls went. Like, I was like, dude, you fucking nailed it, because that was these people. She had that, the fucking, you know, the just below jaw length, but it was pulled up in a ponytail, because for some reason you want your hair short so it's manageable, but you also don't want your hair to be down. Just shave your fucking head at that point. Like, just shave your fucking head.
Yeah, that I don't understand it. That's just fucked up. Like, yeah.
Or do the 90s fucking bowl cut shave under like fucking Dave does. You were putting a ponytail.
What? My hair is not like a bowl. If I take my ponytail out, I got a lot of hair. I try to do it to be respectable. I mean, but look at me. I mean, yeah. Surprisingly, even though how I look with all my tattoos on my hands and stuff, I mean, with the corporate job, you know, and all that stuff, I'm surprised that I'm, you know, okay with it.
Yeah.
They're okay with it. They're like, yeah, you're a very respectful man. I'm like, well, thank you. If you just knew me outside of here, it would be a completely different story, I bet you.
No, you know what? Here's the thing though. I think you are a very respectful human being. It's when it's the line, right? If you cross the line, you get this different Dave in the corporate atmosphere. But if we're outside and then you cross that line, you get a whole other fucking Dave. Like, that's where I think you're at.
Yeah, you'll get the whole other world, Dave. Like, I'm not gonna put up with your bullshit. Like, you know, I'm all about respect. You know, I'll show you respect, but the moment you disrespect me, it's all over. Then you're gonna get that other side of me that you're not gonna want.
Yeah. And once you spit in my face, it's all the way, you know, especially to a certain extent, you know, it's like a little slight here and there. We're all people. We can fucking deal with this. Yeah. But once you really show your colors to me, I'm not wasting any fucking time. I'm not wasting any fucking thought on you. You are fucking dead to me, and you will fucking know it, because my silence will fucking speak volumes.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way. I've always said that to people before. Like, when, you know, I've looked at people like, when the friendship ends, I just look right at him and be like, you are now dead to me. You no longer exist in my world. If I see you on the street, you're not there. I don't know you. You don't know me. You come up to me thinking you know me, thinking you can talk to me. You're going to get greeted with a fucking, throat punch. That's it.
Yeah. I will straight up look at somebody in the fucking eyes and go, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
That usually says enough. And if it doesn't, I go, I already don't like you. So again, why the fuck are you talking to me? Please leave. That's the last time I'm saying please.
I don't even say please.
I say please one time just to say when the cops get there, just to say I tried nicely.
Yeah, well, maybe I should start doing that then. Maybe I should just
Yeah, I tried nicely. I said please and everything. They didn't want to fucking listen, so well, now they're in a pile.
Yeah, because for me, it's just like if they start coming up to talk to me, I'm just like, do I know you? And they keep trying to go, it's automatic. It's just like boom. It's like, nope, not happening. Fuck you.
Yeah. I can't handle these motherfuckers. Like, it's so fucking.
It's surprisingly, like, I've been on some flights. We went to, Jamaica for our honeymoon, and we went to San Diego and stuff. But we also flew out really early in the morning. So I think that's probably why we were able to avoid a lot of this stuff. And when we flew back from Jamaica, it was in the afternoon. But still, we're also talking years ago. So, obviously how society has changed over the years. People are just more, I don't know. I don't want to say the R word, but just dumber, I guess. Let's just say dumber nowadays and less apparent.
Yeah. And let me translate that. These people are fucking retarded. Like, these people are fucking retarded. Fucking.
I was trying to be politically nice here, being correct.
I'm gonna start being nicer later, but now's not the fucking time because fuck these people. Like, I'm telling you. For the rest of you out there, if you get baby fever, especially if you're a parent, right? Eventually on a long enough timeline, there's going to be parts of your life where you get a little bit of baby fever, and like, I miss the cute little dresses and the neat little shoes. I miss the hugs and the I love you daddies and mommies. Take a fucking plane. Yeah, just take a flight somewhere. Just ride a fucking plane for an hour or two. It'll cure that baby fever right the fuck up, and you know what? It's kind of like, it's like, when like if you don't have a dog, but you were a dog person, and then you don't have a dog, and then you're like, I kind of want a dog again. It's been a little while, and then you go over to your buddy's house and you watch his dog piss on everything in the fucking house. You're like, I'm good. That's that. That's just take a flight, and it'll cure baby fever.
That's a good way to, hey, ladies, you don't have to go get your abortion. Just go on an airplane first. Then you'll actually decide if you want to have a kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're
solves
fucking
the problem right there.
Your vajayjay is gonna fucking dry and shrivel right up, and you'll know that's not for you.
They're gonna be like, I don't want kids now. What the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah. And that's the thing is everybody wants these fucking kids thinking this is like, they all got this romantic view of, like this romanticized vision of what it is to have kids and be a parent. No, that romanticized rose-colored fucking goggle kind of view of things, that part of the fucking end of parenting, that happens like 15 minutes a year, especially early on, Oh,
I have a buddy that has 5 kids, and I always like, bro, how, and his kids are like, they can get wild, and I'm just like, and he does his best, like trying to, discipline and all that stuff. I'll give him props on that, but it's just like when they get out of control, it's just like, how do you deal 5 fucking kids? That's a lot of fucking kids.
Yeah,
it's like you got like a little fucking heathen army going on over in your house. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's too much.
Yeah. I just don't understand why it's so fucking hard for people to control their fucking kids. Like everybody's done it up until like these recent generations of parents where it's like the kid's screaming at them, right? The kid is screaming in their fucking face about some dumb shit. And they're just going, it's time to settle down. It's time, we got to sit down. We got to sit down. We got to settle down. Grab that motherfucker and set his ass down for him and prove a fucking point.
Right. Well, fuck, man. I remember when I was growing up, if we were getting out of control, my parents would be like, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they would talk to us. Like, knock it the fuck off. You're not at home. You're in a public place. This is not happening here. And it's like, okay, sorry. Yeah. And then we learned that way. So that's why it was like, but the parents nowadays, they just, I don't know. Again, it falls on they want to be friends with their kids. And I think that's the biggest fucking problem is that they want to be friends with their kids. They don't want to discipline them. They want to be like, you shouldn't do that. Don't, no, 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 no. And they keep doing it. It's like there's no discipline, there's no repercussion, there's no accountability. So of course they're just going to continue doing it because why not? If I'm not going to get in trouble for not, for doing something that I shouldn't be doing, I'm going to keep doing it. Like kids need to know right from wrong, and the parents aren't doing the kids any justice by not teaching them right from wrong. And that's what's wrong with society. That's what's wrong with kids today.
Yeah, and these fucking parents, you get to a point where you have to ask yourself, do these parents even understand how wrong this is? Like, or are they so divorced from reality and detached from the current situation that they don't even get it?
I wouldn't be surprised that that's part of the problem. I mean, that could fall on how they were raised too.
Especially nowadays, mommy's probably on a fucking fistful of Xanax.
Xanax or something, Yes, and probably, it's okay, children. Go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
All just nice and calm, like Zen and all that stuff. I got to go do my yoga.
Well, and here's the other fucking thing. Growing up, if you're listening to this show, you're probably our age or somewhere around there. Growing up, weren't we told not to talk to strangers? I don't remember a day that went by where somebody didn't tell me not to talk to strangers. But now it seems like strangers have become play equipment. Go fucking sit on that strange guy's lap. That's totally fine.
They beat it in our head. They beat it in our heads when we're growing up. Like, you don't talk to strangers. If a stranger approaches you, you walk the other way and all this stuff. Nowadays, it seems like that is going out the window. It's like, if a stranger approaches you, go ahead and go talk to him. It's like, you're just inviting your kid to be kidnapped by doing this stuff. And it's like, or you're inviting your kid doing something stupid to piss off the wrong person. And that person's not going to take it out on the kid. That person's going to take it out on the parent. Mm-hmm. And so you're inviting yourself to have physical harm done to you because of your kid's actions, because you don't want to be a fucking parent.
Right. I think there should be fucking, like if we're going to go so far as to say, like, we'll go back to the, well, maybe you should take a private flight then, let's go. let's just do this. Kids aren't allowed on certain flights. Like you have flights, that leave to do things at real people times, not the kid times. Because let's face it, if you got to get your fucking kids up at 2:30 in the fucking morning to fly out somewhere, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. But business people that are actually doing some shit with their lives other than raising little monsters to be pieces of shit later in the future and unproductive adults, those people should have priority. So, give them the 6 a.m. flight. No kids. There's no children allowed on this flight, that flight, or the other flight. Kids are only allowed on flights on this time or that fucking, that particular airline.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not fucking hard.
No, but then you're going to have people screaming how it's wrong and try to be, then you're going to have a whole different fucking bag of garbage that you're going to have to fucking deal with because you know damn well they're going to start screaming some bullshit about that.
Well, then we need to have Sister Mary Hazel running up and down the fucking middle aisle of that goddamn plane, smacking kids on the fucking knuckles with rulers like they used to do in Catholic school. Pow! You light your shit up. I didn't go to Catholic school. My dad just hit me with other shit. But he cracked me a couple of times with that ruler just to show me what it was like. And that shit's fucking wild. Rough.
Wooden spoons are pretty bad too.
Yeah. I said that whenever we were hanging out, we were all hanging out in Florida, and I was like, I think it should be legal if you have shitty kids acting shitty, it should be legal for you to hit one of the parents in the face with a wooden spoon. You don't have to knock them out, you don't have to break, just fucking walk up and pow, you're a shitty fucking parent.
I don't know, man. I would have a hard time not winding that fucking wooden spoon up and just watching his fucking head just
come up through the cleavage, set that head back like fucking Bill Burr said.
Yeah, I mean, I would be going for the knockout shout. Hands down knockout shout. I wouldn't just want to go up to him like, think, knock it off. Because, I mean, that's like going up to a dog with a newspaper and like, no, don't do that. I would be like, okay, you're going to learn a fucking lesson right here, right now. I'm going to take that fucking spoon and I'm going to either uppercut you with it or I'm going to hit you straight across the fucking jaw. One way or another, you're going down.
See,
that's
and I need more benefit than that from my end of things. Like, I don't want to put you down. I want to knock you out. I want you to sit and contemplate some things while you bleed. You know, like, that's why I'm a huge fan of blinding people. You know, like, you know, you didn't see it coming and you're never going to see anything again. Like, it's fuck you, you know, like,
I guess that's a good way to look at it.
I want to see the reaction.
Well, I mean, the reaction, I mean, if you go for the knockout shot, the reaction is going to be them on the floor. And chances are, if you hit them hard enough, they're going to be bleeding. I mean, you might have to roll them over on the side and you might see some teeth fall out. So, I mean, I guess you'll still see something.
Spit their dentures out and shit. And I'm like, oh, maybe I could use those. That's,
or when you're winding, or even when you're winding up and you're going with that spoon and you're just like, you know, you've seen those slap competitions, right? Where they just fucking haul up and smack them. Just take that spoon and you're just like, boom. And then it just fucking cheek just goes this way and all of a sudden teeth. And then you just fucking hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. And it's like satisfaction.
Satisfaction. That is satisfaction. Let's fucking wind this bitch down on that word. Satisfaction. You want to provide satisfaction for people, get a hold of your fucking kids or don't take them. It's really that simple. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. Your fucking kids don't get to become everybody else's fucking problem because you have shit to do. Everybody's got shit to do, and we didn't bring our fucking kids because we didn't fucking want that issue. That is a you issue, not a me problem.
Exactly. Satisfaction.
And you know, at the end of the day, if you fly with kids, fuck you anyway. Fuck you anyway. Even if it's nice, like, dude, imagine like you're up in the fucking, every time you take a flight, what happens? You go up and you got all that shit in your ears. You got to fucking work out the pops and you got to like get that the equilibrium back. What the fuck is that infant doing? Like, what's happening inside that infant's ear canals that to their eardrums? Infants, like super babies, like they always cry on ascent and descent. I wonder why that is. It's because the fucking inside of their head feels like it's going to explode and they don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know how to fix it. You can't tell them. You can't do it for them. So you're just going to have everybody else on the fucking plane listening to your screaming ass kid. Yeah.
Or better yet, you know what? How about they just do this? You know, one thing that we did when I was growing up, when we went on vacation, we drove and it brought the family closer together. Why don't you guys, instead of taking a fucking airplane that where you know your kids are going to be obnoxious, why don't you just take a car, drive?
Well, I mean, I love driving, and if I could drive, I would. But know, there are certain situations I will devil's advocate. There are certain situations you don't have time. Like I didn't have 24 hours to drive to Florida so that I could be there for 3 or 4 days and then spend another 24 hours driving back, because a 24-hour drive is a 2-day drive. You know, you can't. You could do it all the way through if you had your homie with you. You know, you're fucking switching on and off. But fuck,
I'll do it the whole way, man. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, but there's also getting out and stopping. So 24-hour, even if you did 24-hour fucking drive turns into a 32-hour drive because you got to fucking stop every so often, stretch, piss, shit, eat, sip drinks, fucking, just get out and stretch. Like I got sciatica, so it's like if I sit for more than usually about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. If I sit for about 2 hours, I get that fucking horrendous pain in my ass and my ass cheek going on my leg and shit. So I got to get out. So,
what are you going to do?
Not fly with kids, hopefully, ever again.
The moral of the show, don't fly with kids, folks.
Don't bring your motherfucking kids on a plane. Leave them at grandma's house, Nana's house, Papa's house. Leave them in a fucking dog kennel. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's just a joke. Satire. Joking. Maybe, as long as they leave me alone, I don't really give a fuck where you put them, as long as they're healthy and not being hurt, because that's the other thing is I don't want you to hurt your fucking, I don't actually want you to inflict massive amounts of fucking emotional, mental, or physical trauma upon these fucking little bastards. I just want you to shut them the fuck up and get them to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, and that starts with parenting.
Shocking, huh? It's funny how all the problems in society start with parenting, and they get worse as we see less and less parenting happening.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we're going to see less and less.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. Let them know where they can find you, Dave.
All right, man. Y'all can find me on social media, The Hammer Drops. I'm heavily active over there on Facebook and Instagram. And in the bio, there's going to be a few links. One that's going to take you to the Savagely Loud podcast, and the other is going to be a little link tree that's going to take you to all the other places you can hear my rants.
All right. And, before I get to my shit, check this fucking shirt out. Like, dude, I'm not affiliated with Patriot Gear in any way, shape, or form, or official Patriot Gear. Not affiliated by any way, shape, or form, but I got to fucking say, I know a lot. I know a metric fuck ton or two about clothing, fit, cut sew, the fucking, hems and seams and materials and everything. And this is a fucking top-notch shirt. This is the fucking nicest flannel I've put on in at least a decade. Like, it's the fucking sleeve length. I can bend my arm and the fucking sleeves stay where they're supposed to stay. Fucking top button, fucking nice. Oh man, this motherfucker's good. So go get yourself some official Patriot Gear. They were really fucking good to me. Conservative Ant at his store in Cape Coral. If you're around that area, please go to that store, visit, fucking take it in, buy some shit. But this stuff's really good shit. Official Patriot Gear is really doing it fucking right. And again, I'm not affiliated in any way. I'm not getting paid to say that. I'm only saying that because this fucking company, that one right there, is fucking good shit. That all being said, if you want to help me out, get these words out, get these truths out, you can follow me on social media. On Instagram is where I'm most active, at Savagely Loud. On that page, you're going to find two links. One of those links is going to be the Savagely Loud podcast page. If you could please follow me there too, it would be greatly appreciated. Follow us. I keep saying me, it is an us thing. This is our show now. Yes. Outside of that, or the other link you're going to find is a simple link tree. Anywhere you want to see my bullshit, hear my rants, you can find it there. Outside of that, Facebook, X, and Rumble at Savagely Loud. YouTube at Savagely Loud Podcast. Please, 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 please subscribe. Outside, and then you can email me, savagelyloud@gmail.com. And I strongly suggest you do. I look forward to your emails. I look forward to your communications. And you can like, comment, and share the material. Please do not forget. Please do not forget. Rate and review the shows. It really fucking helps out a ton. Now, that all being said, we've gotten down into it. We've talked a bunch of shit. We've gotten down into the weeds of airports, airplanes, and flying with little bastard kids. So let's kind of do what we always fucking do and remind ourselves that not everybody's a piece of shit. Remind ourselves that humanity still does exist within the human, with a little segment I like to call Hopelessly Human, and it starts a little bit like...
People can be really rough. They can be quite tough. They can get in the way, but at the end of the day, some aren't only stupid, some are hopelessly human.
Well, that's a fact. Some are hopelessly human, and this one is no different. This one comes to you from realitypathing.com, and it's titled The Schoolyard Heroes. A group of elementary school children in a small town noticed that one of their classmates was frequently bullied during recess. Instead of turning a blind eye or joining in on the taunts, they decided to take action. They formed a, quote, buddy system, ensuring that their classmate was never alone during playtime. Over time, more students joined this initiative until it became a movement within the school. Children looking out for one another and standing against bullying together. The bullied child began to feel accepted and eventually flourished both academically and socially. This collective compassion not only transformed one child's experience, but also fostered a culture of kindness within the entire school community. Those are fucking killer kids. Absolutely love to hear that shit. That's Hopelessly Human, and that's the show. Later, guys.